everybody from a rainy day here at Epcot. I'm here at Epcot today because I heard that Tokyo Dining, one of my favorite restaurants in all of Walt Disney World, quietly reopened yesterday. They're currently not taking reservations, but I was able to walk up and put my name down and they just called me. As you can probably hear, it's a very crowded day at Epcot today. The low crowds, I think, are over, but we've got to get to our table. I'm going to show you what the whole experience is like. Let's go eat. The two Mitsukoshi restaurants, Teppan Edo and Tokyo Dining, are connected to each other. You pass these large, beautiful wooden doors and enter. I've been seated at a wonderful table with a gorgeous view. I can look out on the beautiful afternoon rain and on the torii gates and Epcot, and I can even see Spaceship Earth. Currently they have a limited menu and they're giving out a paper menu, which I actually really like. You can scan the QR code, but I'm not sure if it's going to correspond to the current limited menu. Surprisingly, for the restaurant having opened pretty quietly, it is pretty packed in here, which I'm happy to see, but I'm also really surprised. Besides the paper menu of main dishes, appetizers, and sides, there's also a beverage menu, beer, wine, specialty cocktails, and a dessert menu. And these are some favorites here. This is the mango mousse cake, chocolate ginger cake, matcha tiramisu, which that's what I think I'm gonna get. I love matcha, I love tiramisu. They bring you a wet nap to start with to wipe your hands down. And I started with hot tea, which I love. And one thing I love that they do here is they give you a teapot to refill your tea. I am a tea lover. I love their hot green tea. It's delicious, so I can refill it to my heart's content. Before I dig into my sushi, I opted to start with soup and salad. That's miso soup and a ginger salad. My favorite. They do make it a little special here. It's got mushrooms in it. It's really, really delicious. And it's so cozy to be eating this by the window with the rain outside. I opted for a sushi roll because I've really missed having sushi here, and I got the Hako Rainbow. This is layered tuna and salmon, tobiko, avocado, shiso rice, soy paper, eel, and volcano sauce. And as you can see, their rolls are artful and beautiful here, and they're just as tasty as they look. Their miso soup is so good. Look at those mushrooms and seaweed and scallions. That is good soup. Now they do provide you with both chopsticks and a fork for your comfort level. I'm gonna use the fork for the salad, but obviously for the sushi, it's chopsticks. Their ginger dressing is magnificent. They've got all sorts of yummy veggies in here. We're digging right in. I'll prepare a little soy sauce on the side here. Okay. And then it is time to dig into the sushi roll. I may be getting more than this because this is a really small roll too. Well, oh, I knocked over the first piece. Come on, get back together. We'll pretend that didn't happen. There we go, perfect. Perfection, delicious, so full of flavor, a little tiny bit of spice, and a little bit messy to eat, but so good. I also got a very large Sapporo, my favorite Japanese beer. It's so good, so cheers. The sushi roll is so good. It rivals anything you're gonna get at a fancy sushi restaurant anywhere in town. It's actually better than a lot of sushi restaurants in town, in my opinion. It's different. It's got a little bit of spice, a little bit of kick to it. It's just so good. It's tough to eat this whole roll in one bite, but I was able to pick it up and take a gentle bite since everything in it's so soft, and just chop it in half and then eat it in 2 bites for each piece. It's time for a refill, because I already drank my first cup. They kind of balance each other out, you know? It's a world of yin and yang, of balance, of beer and tea and sushi and everything good. Besides the food being incredible, the view here is also a big selling point of this restaurant. There's a wraparound balcony outside of the restaurant. In the past, I've done many videos showing watching the fireworks from up here, back then Illuminations. reflections of Earth. But if you're sitting inside, you can get this incredible view from your table. And if you get the right time for fireworks, and it is just one of the best things ever. There are also wraparound views of the Japan Pavilion. It's really beautiful and full of light because it's opening day, and because that roll was kind of small, I went ahead and ordered a second roll. I got the shrimp tempura roll, 8 pieces inside out roll with campio. So this looks pretty simple and tasty. I love the ends with the shrimp tails in them. You may be hesitant towards those, but you can just pick them up like this and chomp them. Chomp it right off the tail. All right, let's dig into the shrimp tempura roll. Oh, I got soy sauce everywhere. Don't mind that. Here we go. This roll is so good. I feel like this is something that anybody who likes shrimp could enjoy. The shrimp is cooked, so it's not a raw roll. It's cooked so well. The tempura batter is wonderful. Really, really delicious. I love this roll. Also, their sushi rice here is amazing, and that's a really good sign of a good sushi restaurant, like good sushi rice, and theirs is top notch. So the end pieces can be really good. You just kind of like bite and cut that tail right off. Let's see if I can do it. I finished my meal, but I did order a special dessert and a special cocktail, but I just kind of want to give you a heads up on the situation here really quickly. Right now it still is sort of a soft opening. They're only open from 2 to 8 p.m. There are no reservations to be made. It's walk-up only. Right now fireworks dining isn't really available since they close at 8 and the fireworks happen later than that. But they did say in the coming weeks that could happen any day. So you may luck out, you may come here next week or the week after, and that's the day that they start fireworks dining once again. So it's just basically having dinner at the time that fireworks are happening. It's a gorgeous view. It's one of my favorite things to do here at Epcot. They did also say that hopefully reservations will return soon. I hope so, because it does make it easier to plan. It is kind of nice to have a place you can go and just have walk-up dining, but since this restaurant's so popular, it just opened yesterday and it's been pretty packed the entire time I've been eating. I just waited till this table cleared out so that I could talk to you for a few minutes because it's so loud in here, and I'm sure they'll seat it again really soon. But pretty much all the tables have been full, which again is great because that means more business and more guests here. But it also means that reservations will probably be needed really soon. So for now, if you can luck out and grab a walk-up, awesome. They have great sushi. They have all the bowls. I showed you the menu, so you can take a look at that. They have awesome desserts and drinks. Let me tell you about the dessert and the cocktail that I ordered. This beautiful piece of art that looks like a garden is the matcha tiramisu. It's green tea cream with raspberry and bamkuchen, which I will be honest with you, I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's this little piece of bread looking stuff here on top. It's just so zen and beautiful. I almost don't want to eat it, but I definitely do. And as a sort of a dessert cocktail here, I asked my server what is like a traditional Japanese cocktail, and she recommended the shoshu squeeze. Freshly squeezed juice mixed with a glass of crisp shoshu on the rocks. You can get grapefruit, orange, or lemon, and I thought about orange, and she said grapefruit was maybe the more traditional thing to get. So I don't love grapefruit, but I'm gonna try it anyway. But this looks gorgeous. Like, so I am supposed to squeeze the grapefruit and then the juice goes into here and I pour it into the shoshu as I'm drinking it. I've never had a drink like this before. I've never tried shoshu, and honestly I'm gonna Google what it is because I don't know. Okay, I Googled it. It says that shoshu is a Japanese distilled beverage, typically distilled from rice, barley, sweet potatoes, buckwheat, or brown sugar, sometimes produced from other ingredients such as chestnut, sesame seeds, potatoes, or even carrots. So it's like a distilled veggie grain thing. I don't know. It's not sake though, but you can get sake here. But I went for something she said was traditional. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I'm gonna try it. I think that first though, I'll go for this matcha tiramisu. Like this, I want to break through this top layer here. Oh, look at that. Ooh, I knocked over the thing. Ooh, that looks so nice. So if you're not familiar, matcha is like a green tea. It usually comes in powdered form. I love it. Really interesting. I think I'm gonna try it with this stuff. Yeah. So this is like a sweet bread thing, and it is better with that. I love matcha, but this dessert is interesting. It's not what I expected. It's very different. It doesn't taste anything like a regular tiramisu though, but it is very interesting. That first bite kind of threw me off, but it gets better with each bite. It does taste like matcha, but there's something else in there that's just weird and I don't know what it is. I'm gonna eat it though. I'm gonna try to just shove this raspberry in there. Just do a big bite of all three and see what happens. I think it's the powder on top. It's like actual matcha powder on top that's throwing me off. Okay, I'm gonna try the chashu and the grapefruit. So I guess I just kind of just squeeze it, like you kind of see the juice filling in there already. Oh wow, like a lot of juice already. I don't know how much to go with. Should I taste the chashu first? It honestly just looks like a glass of water. I guess I'll taste it first. I'm tasting it with nothing in it. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do that just to get a taste of it. I'm not sure if this is like a strong alcohol. Yeah, it smells like sake. It smells really strong. It tastes like sake. It's really good though. Really strong tasting, but really good. Let me slap some grapefruit in there. So she said I could like continually add the grapefruit like as I go. So I'm just gonna add, like I've done some pretty good work here. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look how much grapefruit I got already. Okay, this just makes me like motivated to do more. I'm an overachiever, okay? I want all the grapefruit. This squeezer is awesome. I now want this. Where did they get this? Look at how cool this is. It holds all the pulp. The juice goes to the bottom and you get nothing but juice out of there. Now they did de-seed this first, so you can de-seed the fruit. This grapefruit, by the way, smells so fresh. Like, oh my gosh, it smells so fresh and good. I normally don't even like grapefruit, but this smells amazing. As soon as she set it down on the table, I was like, wow, it smells like fresh amazingness. So I'm gonna pour some more in. It changes the color of the drink, which I like too. Oh, that's really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna use this straw to give it a stir. I do have some grapefruit pulp in there, but that's okay. Let's try this. Wow, I'm shocked. This is delicious. The grapefruit completely cuts through. It doesn't even taste like alcohol. It just tastes like juice. When I'm glad I took the sip of it first because it did taste like sake, but like light. It didn't taste like that so strong sake that was like, whoa, like punch you in the face sake. It was like a light, so it's very light type of alcohol drink. And my goodness, the grapefruit is so good. It just tastes like delicious, light grapefruit juice, but like not tangy. I don't know how to explain this. It's delicious, incredibly refreshing, incredibly light, not overly sweet, not overly alcohol tasting. I've never tasted anything like it. Get this drink if you want to try a more traditional Japanese cocktail, something different, and it doesn't even taste like a cocktail. It's mind-blowing how it tasted like alcohol when I sipped it, and now I don't taste not even the faintest hint of alcohol. Nothing. If someone gave this to me and was like, here's some grapefruit juice, I'd be like, oh, that's so lovely. It tastes so good. Wow, cheers. That's the one right there. That is the one. And I feel like I'm probably getting vitamins too, right? Like I am squeezing the squeeze out of this. Look at how much grapefruit juice I'm getting. There's still more. All that is still juice. This is cool. Besides being a really tasty drink, this is also a really fun drink. It's something fun to do. I like food that you like play with, for lack of a better word. And squeezing that grapefruit juice, I don't know, I'm easily entertained. It was a lot of fun to me. There have been a lot of birthdays in here today, and there's another one going on right now. I also want to give you the heads up to make sure you let them know if you're a pass holder or a DVC, anything like that, because you do get a discount here. So I just got a nice chunk taken off my bill. All done here. Gonna head back out into Epcot now. A lot of tables have cleared out, so I can give you a little bit more of a look of the dining room now. There's the sushi bar. It's beautiful. The dining room's gorgeous, and connected by this hallway is Teppan Edo. I've dined here many, many times. I honestly don't think I've ever vlogged it, and I should, because it's so darn cool in here, and I love it so much. but you can get views of it as you walk through. It's a great place to celebrate. I've celebrated many a birthday here at Teppan Edo. It's a really great place for celebrations and special dinners, and just, I mean, it's delicious. So both Tokyo Dining and Teppan Edo are both wonderful experiences, great service, and really good food. There's also a really nice waiting area to wait while you're, well, waiting. And then there's also stroller and ECV parking here. And then again, the dining room, just another look at it before we head out. There are also restrooms in here. It's just lovely. There is an elevator, or you can head down the gorgeous front steps, which is what I'm gonna do. Here we go. Back out into the day. It looks like the rain has stopped. It's getting bluer, it's getting brighter, and definitely crowds are back. Check out the line here for the garden house. They sell like sake and a few specialty drinks. It goes all the way there. Since I'm outside, I'll give you a little bit more of a look of the wraparound porch. This window, we were just dining right inside of there. And this is the view out here. You can see Spaceship Earth, the Torii gates. You can see the harmonious barges out on World Showcase Lagoon. You can people watch the crowds going by. You can even see the American Pavilion theater there. I can hear Voices of Liberty performing currently. By the way, if you want a full tour of the Japan Pavilion, including secrets, hidden gems, everything you want to know, I have that up on my channel as part of my Epcot series, which I know I am overdue on doing the next video in that series. I'm doing a series of videos on each of the 11 World Showcase country pavilions, like in detail. Those videos are a lot of work, a lot of research, but I love doing them. But I got kind of thrown off with my trip to England, the whole summer, everything changing. There's just been so much going on. But I will finish that series. I will finish it. I did say when I started it would probably take me around a year to do all 11 because I do one a month. But now I've skipped a few months, so I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I will finish it. So keep an eye out for that, and I'll put a link to my Japan Pavilion video in the pinned comment down below. There are just so many beautiful details here, the architectural details, the history and thought that they put into creating this pavilion. Now to go down the stairs, people often sit on the stairs. It's a nice place to chill out and have a drink, and they're really steep, so I do tend to hold on and make my way down. And here's a view from the bottom. Really cool. Out here on the balcony, you can hear the bamboo trees rustling in the wind. Get this beautiful view out here. And there's also another set of stairs on the other side. That's kind of a double layer stairs if you don't want to tackle the one layer. Of course, you've got to pay a visit to the Samurai whenever you pass through the Japan Pavilion. You can still pick up your KidCot packages too, or just the little postcard and sticker. And there's a Japanese fact of the day. Animated Japanese films and television shows, i.e. anime, account for 60% of the world's animation-based entertainment. So successful is animation in Japan that there are almost 130 voice acting schools in the country. And there's all this beautiful origami art here. There's even a little pumpkin in there, you see it? This is gorgeous. So there are some cast members who just like making these origami things are works of art, really. It's their specialty. And I remember back in the day they used to like give some to you sometimes, so maybe that will return one day, but until then it's so nice to just see them here and admire them. They've even got the Tokyo Olympics represented up here. Look, there's gold, silver, and bronze medals, the Tokyo rings, and it says welcome. This is gorgeous. And look, I just got one as a gift. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Have a great day. At the entrance here to Takume Te, it still says, sorry, Tokyo Dining and Takume Te are temporarily closed. Please enjoy Katsura Grill. So they haven't updated this sign yet, but just know I am giving you the heads up that Tokyo Dining is in fact open, at least in soft opening for now, but Takume Te has not yet reopened. Well, characters are back with distant meet and greets, and here we have Aurora Sleeping Beauty. How cool! It's so nice to see princesses back in the park, and it's Princess Week. Happy Princess Week, Aurora! It looks like I just missed the friendship boat. They do depart from here by Morocco every 15 minutes, so I'll wait 15 minutes just to ride it because I love the views and it's just such a nice ride over World Showcase Lagoon. There are some really lovely, relaxing views while you're waiting for the Friendship boat. That was much quicker than 15 minutes and the next Friendship boat just pulled up. They're gonna unload their passengers and then we'll load up. And here we go, stepping aboard. And I've got a front row seat for the beautiful view across the World Showcase Lagoon. Thankfully, the boat is not crowded at all. This is so nice. I really do think that a lot of guests don't even realize the Friendship boats are here or like how great they are. Not only do they take you back and forth across the World Showcase Lagoon, but also, like I said, to all the resorts, the Epcot area resorts. And it's a really pretty view too. And here we go. The Friendship boat cast members have been some of the friendliest, if you will.
Hi folks, welcome aboard Friendship 1.
We're on Friendship 1.
Until your safeties are seated, please remain seated. If you'd like to stand, please hold onto a handrail or nose and chin at all times while aboard the Friendship, which means no eating, drinking, or smoking on board.
Another cool thing here is you get these cool views of the harmonious barges out here on the lagoon. And these islands out here, they use them to shoot fireworks from. I was like just less than 5 minutes across the lagoon. And we're already docking on the other side. Thank you. Have a great one. Check this out. They've installed these 50, the world's most magical celebration banners up all around Epcot in anticipation of Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary that starts on October 1st. I'm so excited to see this. This is my first time seeing these up in the park. I can't believe this map is still here. It still shows Universe of Energy, Innoventions East and West. This is like a relic. Surely this won't last here, so take a look at it while you're here next time. Maybe take a picture with it. It's still got the old fountain there. This is definitely a relic of days gone past at Epcot. Oh, look, I'm seeing these flags everywhere now. That is exciting. With all this construction still going on, Disney did announce that Club Pool would be reopening soon. We don't know exactly when, but hopefully when it does, I can come out and show you what that's like and bring you along for the experience. The new gift shop is going to open soon. A lot is changing at Epcot very quickly, and I'll do my best to keep you on top of it all. Disney is currently celebrating all of their Disney princesses, and I love seeing Tiana represented here. This is a beautiful depiction here, and if you look closely, it's 3D. It's like multiple layers. So if you look at her hand, see the shadow behind it? She's one layer. Then there's another layer here and then another layer behind it. That's really beautiful. I love it. Oh my goodness. And seeing the monorail going through Epcot once again, that's a beautiful sight. I love seeing that.
Bathroom here if you want to go.
For so long, we did not see the monorail passing through Epcot. It's just nice to have it back. Okay, I found a place to sit for just a moment to close out. You can probably hear Test Track in the background, but I know that Hurricane Ida is on a path right now through the Gulf of Mexico towards like Louisiana and the Gulf area. So my thoughts are with all my friends in the Panhandle, in the Gulf, in Louisiana. I hope that everything goes well. I'll be praying and hoping and thinking of all of you, because I know growing up in South Florida, I've been through so many hurricanes that I know what it's like, these like moments right before it. So I have been thinking of you all day, and I think we're actually getting bands of weather here too, because before I left today, I almost didn't leave. It was like the wind was swirling, the trees were swaying, there was like branches coming off of the trees, whipping around, the rain was really intense, and then it calmed down. And just now they're closing the play areas, they're closing the outdoor rides because of the weather once again. The wind is once again whipping. I had to find somewhere kind of calm to sit down just to close out the video, and guests seem to be streaming out too. So Let me just shift myself a little bit again. I'm so happy that Tokyo Dining is back. It's one of my favorite restaurants at Walt Disney World. If you like sushi and Japanese dining, you will love it. And if you haven't tried it, it's great to just try something different. Also, once firework dining returns, it's one of the best spots. Rose and Crown and Tokyo Dining are some of the best spots to watch the fireworks. Just primo. I just moved again. But basically, wow, I feel like I am like battling against the elements here just to like, do you hear that? Oh yeah, big thunder, big clouds rolling in. Whoa. Okay, so anywho, I cover all the theme parks here in Orlando, also travel vlogs anywhere I go, UK theme parks, Disney, Universal, and just all over the place. You just never know what adventures we're gonna get into. So make sure you stay tuned, and if you enjoy this sort of thing, please subscribe to join in all the future fun. I'm gonna go ahead and get to safety now. I'm gonna get under cover, and I hope you're all staying safe too. My thoughts are with all of you. I thank you once again so much for joining me. I hope this brings you some Disney magic into your day, some updates, some fun, and just some good times. I'm sending you all so much love. I'll see you for the next video, and until then, as always, stay enthused. Bye!
Boys to play all the time.